Hello and welcome back to D&D with Dummies Campaign 1, The Marked Ones. Henry, could you give us a recap on the last session or so?
Yeah, so after last week's less than surprising reveal, Rabbit sporting Barrett's clothes returned to the group, and the group instantly kind of realized that this wasn't him. He's not using the correct words that he normally would. He doesn't feel the same. And while being discovered, he decided to just give up after seeing that they had easily defeated Alp, and he revealed that he had in fact killed Barrett. The group, obviously quite frustrated by this, go to attack him, but he manages to escape through teleporting and then flying away on a hoverboard. As he does, the group's followed on Jad's back, managing to watch him weave and duck through Lobad's roiling mass as it continued. He disappears into a cave where the group followed, where they meet a new species for the first time. The Fomori, giants that were left outside of the realm of the sky, were in this cave. They seemed passive enough though, and as the group continued through, they got to the end of this cavern system and noticed that Rabbit, going through the ethereal plane, threw straight up into the ceiling, escaping. Now, half the party decided to use either their own teleportation effects or Celadrin's Ghost Walk, while the other party stayed behind using Jatz's burrowing speed to get to the top. As they got to the top, let me just double check my notes. Xander, Fruitbat, Celadrin, and Armadillo arrive at the same time before the rest of the group. Noticing that there seems to be a mirage in the air northwards of where they're currently standing. Fruitbat, Celadrin, and Armadillo didn't use their actions to perceive this though, and Xander did. So they're going to be able to roll their initiative first this session. The other group, burrowing on the back of Jats, noticed a large mound of vines and debris pulling something away into the earth. Not sure what it was, Jats decided to blow lightning at it, and Zoldan assisted by using his fist to move that debris out of their way, going to the top. At the end of the session, there was a bit of a reveal that both Tenacity and Vareth are currently being held by Lobad. Rabbit had dropped Vareth, and the vines that stopped the group from continuing were Vareth's corpse getting dragged away. We returned to this session with our teammates that I just said, which was Celadrin, Armadillo, Fruitbat, and Xander, as you guys decide what to do next. Now, I'd like you guys to roll initiative for me, just so I know who's going to be going first in our actions.
Oh, big 11 from the Barbarian.
7.
Damn, I'm trying to find Celadrin's sheet.
You're all good. I'm doing this on paper and I'm having to move my snacks around. I don't have enough room.
That's a dirty 20.
I'm waiting for Celadrin and Fruitbat.
Does anyone have a link to Celadrin's character sheet?
That was a 5 for me.
I will send it to you.
Thank you kindly.
And a 5 for Fruitbat. That's a bit sad.
Wait, is a learner rolling too? Yes.
Not just yet, because this group will go first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You guys just still got a round. Yep. You guys are still round in the round. It would probably take you guys 3 rounds to get to the top, but let's just round up a bit, shall we?
Someone's got like.
How far are we rounding up,
15 or
Henry?
something.
Did I not dimension
I guess,
door with Celadrin?
12 seconds.
No, you dimension doored with me.
Ah.
Where is my DMs?
Damn, bro. Where are your DMs? So I can slide into him.
Why are they so in? Okay.
It's loading. And I don't have access to the page.
Why do you not have access?
I
If
don't
I have
know.
access, you
Wait,
should have access.
hold up. I think, is his thing a plus 15?
You give me 2 seconds. That sounds very high, but knowing him, it could very possibly be true. It's a +5 to his initiative.
Then it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. With a, what's mine again? I think I'm 22. No, I'm a 5 as well. Hell yeah. With a 23, Rabbit will be going first. Noticing you behind him, he is going to.
Join us on the map for this, Mr. DM, sir.
Honestly, no. He's just gonna dimension door 500 feet away.
Oh shit.
Does anyone have an interruption?
I am 90% sure I have Counterspell.
Fruit Bat may, but he is currently not in the room with me.
Hello. Oh, hold up. Give me 2 seconds. I did a really funny thing earlier. Let me fix it.
Yeah, I heard you, Tom. Tom said he might have Counterspell.
All fixed.
He has a counter.
I do in fact have Counterspell.
That's very cool. Let's roll
I am
it up.
going to cast Counterspell.
What's my save on that again? Is that int or?
I think I have the Legacy Counterspell, but they changed it. Let me just have a look.
So I'm just gonna beat your spell save. So I rolled a 21. So as long as that's above your spell save, I am safe.
Nah, actually, it's not. My spell save is 18, and it's like golf.
Oh, I see. The lower score, the better.
Yeah.
As you see Rabbit's board flare up with purple and red fire, shooting off into the distance. You guys see him traveling at hyperspeed towards Yggdrasil. The tree itself, not the citadel. Okay. As that happens, you guys are all standing there now. Following our turn order, we're gonna go with Steladrin first, I believe.
I think Saladrin would probably wait for the others. Like, I think he'd hesitate a little bit.
Cool.
So he'll
Miller?
just wait.
Yep, that's too easy. Armadillo, what would you like to do?
I would like to move forward a bit cautiously, if that's possible.
Yep, of course. You're able to move 30 feet forwards. You notice that the streets have kind of emptied themselves within the last 6 seconds. The group was probably afraid at first, but noticing someone who's a lieutenant of Alp, they probably decided that it's best to get out of there. You see that the streets are mostly empty. Cobbled pathways and rough hewn stone buildings surround you. The beings around you, as I said last week, are various different ethnicities and races, and they seem to be all looking at you guys with a look of horror upon their faces.
Nothing to see here, everyone.
With with that, it would then be Xander. What would you like to do?
I had used my action to perceive things, so do I get a thing this turn?
Yeah, you've still got your movement and stuff like that. You're able to move in a certain direction or have a bit of a look around, maybe a bonus action if you've got anything relevant.
Let me have a look. Bonus action. Nothing really useful for bonus action. Yeah, I might get in front as well and start moving in the direction of Rabbit. Keeping
Too easy.
within eye line of the rest of the group, of course.
Just double checking. You got 35 movement speed, right?
40.
40. Okay, what's yours again, Armadillo?
Yours is 35.
Okay, cool. Yes, you managed to stand in front of him, kind of looking around pensively. You notice that the looks on everyone's faces are a bit of fear, and they're not going to approach you at this point in time. Even though people have tried to reassure them, they're a little bit too afraid of that.
Valid. I'm a scary guy.
Right. My friends coming up from below, we won't roll initiative for this because obviously Rabbit decided to just get out of there. What would you like to do?
So we're arriving, or are we still on the ground?
You're about to break the surface, probably, so we can explain what you do when you break the surface.
I think Zoldan will just look frantically around for Rabbit, and obviously not see him.
Yep. You notice as you guys breach the surface that everyone seems to be in a bit of a formation that's for fighting specifically, but you don't see your assailant anywhere.
Hey, Xander, where'd he go?
He's pissed off down that way. And I point the direction he went.
Cool. Does anyone have any objections for me just following?
Are you still on Jad's?
Currently, yes. I haven't removed myself from him.
Huh.
My bad. Are there any objections?
Are you faster
Is
than
the
a
moon big
dragon?
enough to fly?
I heard two
You guys have come out onto a street, so it is open air.
Okay.
Looking around, you notice that probably about 150 to 200 feet away seems to be a bit of a large wall. Unlike the walls in Pader, these walls seem completely free of wards or protective magic. It seems as if this itself is just the start of the citadel, and further in is the castle.
Can Luna check if there's anything that looks like it could hurt Jad's?
Sure. Your choice of perception or arcana?
I think I'm going to go for perception. Indeed. That will be a 21.
You can tell that even though the stones around you don't really show any life or anything like that, the grass underneath your feet seems a bit prickly. More prickly than what would be normal, similar to that of the grass that you felt outside the cave about, let's say, 5 minutes ago. So you can definitely sense that Lobat still has a presence here. And if he wanted to, he would be able to do something.
So do I get the impression it would be safer in the air?
It's a good question. Probably yes. You have seen that Lobat is able to reach quite high, and you don't know anything about the giant tree that is currently northwards of you guys.
I think Alona will turn to Xander and look quite concerned, and she will just kind of say, I do not want to go after him if it means that we will all die.
Agreed. What do you think the best course of action is from here?
With Zoldan's last question still hanging on the air of if he should go after him, maybe someone could answer that.
That was kind of an answer to that and also like a question.
Yeah. Is it worth it trying to track him down?
Is it? He's got who he came for. Is that not worth the risk?
Do we have to catch
I
up to
don't
him
have the
straight
ability to
away,
look for
or
him again.
do we have to catch up to him straight away, or do
Well-
we just have to figure out where he's going?
He is always going to be in the middle of disrupting the planes. He has killed my father. I am sure he will be back at some point, and we will be able to take our vengeance out on him then. Look. I don't know you guys, but I know that I know you guys, and that's really complicated and confusing. But it's all good. We need to stick to whatever plan my father laid out, because he's probably planned for this.
I feel like the plan he told us required him to be there. And his friend Tenacity.
Yes, I think so.
And they're both gone. So what, we just stuck here forever?
No, I think if we can find a way to get down there. This is probably part of his plan. So, he's down with Lobad, Alpha's dead, so we have to move on to the next. Yeah, let's go find. I'm sure. What was the position on who to get next?
Well, why don't we just go for Lobad directly?
You want
Anyone
us to go
who's-
into the arms of the thing that just tried to have a whole group of people kill us? A thing that consumes endlessly and, has dominion basically over everything
I think we
that
should.
dies?
I think we should hit a smaller target first.
Like what?
You know. Ala? I mean, that just makes sense, right? That's the next one. Ease of access wise.
Why is that the
Salvador
next one?
Mercury.
We know we need to
I'm
get.
gonna interrupt
'cause
real
she's a
quick, 'cause I
bitch.
kept trying to talk before. So Armadillo and Fruit Bat would know that you only need Varric or Tenacity, right? Fruit Bat would know straight away that Tenacity is dead. She is currently, her spirit has not passed on, as per things in there we're not passing on. The thing that consumes all currently would have her more than likely.
Sure.
Well, that's why Xander's point of why don't we go for Lobad? Because we know we need things from him. Like, that seems the next
I would not
logical
disagree
step.
with that statement.
Okay,
The-
but if we fight Lobad and one of us goes down, wouldn't he just instantly consume them?
Maybe. But we know he's killable.
I
So-
also think it's a risk worth taking.
If we take Lobad down, chances
Yeah.
are we can get whoever we lost back.
Well, I guess if we're already
just-
right next to the hole, we may as well just get it done.
How are we going to bring him back? He's been dead for I don't know how long. I can't bring him back if it's been more than a minute.
Aren't
I'm
there
not powerful
magics?
enough to do that.
Aren't there magics that come with a bit of a
I mean-
cost of bringing someone back if they've been gone a while?
I wouldn't even know how to do it with someone who's gone that long. I never
mean-
tried.
Do the rules even count for someone like my father?
That's a good question.
I mean, he's been out of time for so long, like, we don't know.
That is a good point.
Also, how does...
But I cannot do it right now. I have nothing left in me.
Do you have any
do we
way
try
of
and...
assuring safe rest?
Can we
Okay,
have
so
Slay first?
here's the deal. If we can secure my father's corpse, I can ask a favor of a sister. Oliviana, my sister, should be able to give us a hand. If we ask nicely.
I mean, I agree that we should go and get the body, but if I go down there right now, I do not have anything to give.
Do you guys have anyone else, like, to back up? Surely the plan wasn't dorm a bunch of, dorm half of Fairwind with 4 of you.
I don't think we were
Can we-
supposed to storm. I don't know. Your father has been somewhat vague.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure
been
if you guys
deliberate.
noticed, I only just got summoned like not even an hour ago. I have no clue what's going on. Let's go sit down somewhere and just figure it out. And then if you guys have any friends, we should probably call on them.
Alona will look
How do you
around.
guys know who I am?
Do any of you have friends? Because I do not have any friends other than the people that are either here or dead.
What about Clarabelle and that group?
How do we get to them?
I mean,
Wasn't there
Do we need to get to them?
there's another fruit bat in that direction. Is that who you guys have met?
Yes.
Okay, so if I can feel him, he can feel me. He'll probably be making his way here. So,
How long would that take, though?
I mean, if Squid's with them, probably not that long, as long as I have a big enough bucket of water.
Is there any bodies of water around here?
Mr. DM, are there
Uh,
bodies of water?
Okay. I'm just trying to think if any of you would know.
Probably the big source
Xander.
of water that we just came from. The big old river.
Yeah, Xander. Well, yeah, exactly right. Like Xander would know there's a big body of water underneath you, and there's rivers that travel underneath this area, which is how Riartha kind of travels to and from this specific court. So you know you have access to that. The problem is why would Squid not have teleported already?
Well, he doesn't know where he's going.
Can you siblings do weird mind things? Talk to each other or something? Don't you have those little,
I mean,
what-de-do's that you give people? Can they speak?
yeah. I mean, I'm speaking right now.
Are you one of the what-de-do's?
Yeah, okay, it's slightly more complicated than that. I can't talk to myself, but I know where I am. So yeah, he knows where we are, and as long as I go find a big old body of water, he will be able to direct Squid in the right direction.
Right. Okay. Well,
Back down the hole.
back down the hole.
Actually,
Where
let's get
am
some
I?
food first. I'm famished, and he'll just pick a little fairy up off the street and just start like eating at it.
Yeah, can Alona find the closest person to her that looks like they're not running away?
You look at a little shop that's open that seems to be selling pastries and other various sweets with coffee and stuff like that. You notice that the owners aren't running away, no one's locked the doors, it's still there.
She'll walk in and say, "Hi, I'm Ilana."
You notice quite a large sprite, maybe 5 feet tall, pop their head up from behind the counter and just go, "Oh, hello there. Any chance I could get you something?"
Yes, what do you have?
We have 5 different types of coffee. We've got a bit of food. You know, we have everything from gnome to fae to even some normal animals if you want something normal.
Do you have any pastries that are not like meat based or
Yeah, he
Just like
pulls
a
out what seems to
regular-
look like a cherry pie almost, and says, "This one will just be a happy dream."
happy dream? Do you have any that do not cause dreams? Just like something like a.
No, I just take a memory of a happy dream. It's because you don't remember it anyway, right?
I don't know. I kind of hold on to happy dreams a little bit sometimes. Do you not have anything that require other forms of payment that are not happy things?
Yeah, I can obviously take 3 or 4 nightmares if you want nightmares instead. They're a bit harder for me to sell off, but
So I would have the nightmare, then you
No.
would take.
I would take the nightmares you've already had. And
Oh,
we just remove them
perfect.
from your memory. Yeah.
Oh, incredible! You know what?
I-
You can have more than that. I will give you a tip as well. Do you have enough for a party of like, let's say, round up 10 people?
Yeah, of course. I can get that ready for you straight away. Pneumonacy goes into the back. He's got like bright auburn hair. His skin is almost the same color, but his eyes are bright green. Splitting into the back on these pretty dragonfly-like wings, he seems to be taking his time in the back as everyone else follows into the cafe behind you.
Do you guys do lattes?
Of course, dear. Just give us 2 seconds.
Where do you get the milk?
The milk?
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me just search up Fey mammals real quick.
Fruit Bat is gonna hop behind the counter and start making cappuccinos. What
Vanished
role do I have to make
instantly.
Yeah.
See, I was afraid you'd say something about the milk. I knew it was coming.
Sorry.
Oh, you're
There's-
good.
There's nothing
I
wrong.
thought you were gonna say breast
Auntie?
milk or something fucked up.
Oh, it's breast milk. It's breast milk now.
Shit.
No, it's
You did it.
we got a fairly wide selection, of course. We've got Displacer Beast, we've got Blink Dog, even a bit of Lamia if you wanted some Lamia. If you want something really top shelf, we could get some Owlbear.
I feel like Blink Dog milk, I guess.
She kind
Oh,
of
bad.
looks a little confused and then goes back to looking at pastries.
Fruit Bat's gonna pull out a water skin from his like dirty white robes, and you can see it's like seeping through, and whatever it is, it's not milk. And he's gonna be like, "This is milk, Auntie."
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is it a flosky?
Can I try a little bit?
Sure, Auntie.
She'll dip her pinky and then put it on her tongue.
Instantly banished.
it tastes like the dream of it tastes like the dream of a dairy farmer that has drowned in a milk pail.
Oh, that is not a good way to die. Gosh. If I died that way, I would want to be resurrected just so I could die a different, less embarrassing way.
You guys managed to find yourselves a seat. It's a nice big mushroom that the spores have been cut off, and in their place seems like little bowl-like structures for your meal. A nice, deep, rich purple with a white flesh, and the seats around you are bits of tree trunk that have been cut off. And on the inside, instead of seeing what would traditionally be wood, you notice what seems to be a opaque blackness like a crystal. as you sit down and food is brought around you, I'd like anyone who wants to make a survival or a perception check.
I can do that.
I feel like doing
That's a
something.
19.
Yeah, it's
16
Happily.
perception.
25 for the big man.
Okay.
a 10 for...
Is this based on sight?
No, this is based on taste after eating the food.
Well, my first roll was 30.
Okay. Anyone who rolled a 15 or lower, to you it tastes like a very nice cherry pie. The pastry is nice and flaky. It seems to be quite sweet, almost like a bit of a additional sugar is added in or something like that. For anyone who rolled a 25 or lower, you would be able to tell that this does not taste like cherry. This, in fact, tastes like dryad. This being has obviously cut down a few dryads and has used their flesh to make this pie. Anyone who rolled a 30 or lower would know that the dryad's name was, let's say, Terry.
Terry, the cherry dryad.
I do not think
Can
this is
I roll it?
vegetarian. You guys,
Can I
I do
roll?
not think it's vegetarian at all.
Can I
I
roll a
agree
history
with
check
you.
to see if I knew Terry?
Shut the fuck up, Tom.
Thanks,
I tried
bro,
something for a
Terry.
30. Take it.
Thanks, bro. Dryad, my favorite. Don't you love it, Auntie Alona?
You know, I've had worse.
Did you know that I'm kind of a dryad in a way?
I mean, you have horns?
My
Like
mom was
antler
a dryad.
horns? I met her, sort of.
Oh, interesting. I don't really know what's going on much. I have a vague idea of what's going on.
Well, you are very much cared for by me. And we will figure things out. I mean, you made an excellent point. Time is something else here, and so I guess in a way we do not have to worry as much about how long we leave it, but we will get your father back, I'm sure.
And then we just have to go visit my sister.
Yes, and there's
Just-
someone else we need to visit as well.
She's probably gonna call you guys slurs.
Oh,
Whoa!
I
she
am
wouldn't
a,
call anyone in this party a slur, except for Armadillo.
How many of them are immortal?
So, are you actually Fruit Bat, or are you some sort of mirror or something?
So, I don't like thinking about this, but if you and he'll like look around, and Henry, can he see his tree from here?
No. You
Hmm.
know that your tree is far to the northeast with your actual father.
So, like, that tree there is like Lobat, right? Like, it is him and he is it, but also at the same time, he isn't the tree. It's like that, except I am the tree, but not.
Sure. Yes.
And
Okay.
he'll pull out like one of his tokens and like, or rather he'll start like making a token at the table, and he'll like pull out a little pine seed, so not like a pine cone, but like a seed from it, and he'll put it in, and then he'll like say a couple of words under his breath, and then it'll kind of just like spring up and start like running around.
That's
That is me. I am it. I am the tree, but none of those three.
Okay. Understood. I'm going to eat more of this dryad pie. Can Alona, while everyone's kind of eating and stuff, can she sort of try to pray?
They go
to-
away.
Always. To Varys. Just to see if she can, like, feel anything or get, you know, a status report.
Roll a luck check for me, please, and thank you, Reese.
A luck?
Yeah,
That's
just
the centaur, right?
Yeah, just a percentile.
Oh, where's my centaur?
Let's give you guys something to look at.
21.
21. That's pretty low.
Mm.
21.
You hear a voice in the darkness. Name. um, yeah, you're putting your graspers out there. You can hear voices calling towards you, but none of them are really Vareth's voice. You notice, in fact, that what was before a cacophony of voices has definitely become more streamlined, but a constant presence in your mind was the voice of a Vareth or Vareth adjacent being. And at the moment, it is silence on all fronts.
So she doesn't hear anything?
You do not hear anything from him, no.
She's gonna try to stay there for a while to see if she can find him.
Yeah, of course. As you guys are sitting there eating your pies, you're kind of having a moment to relax. I will allow you to take a short rest of 2 hours.
Yo, I'm still fucked. There's no way I'm gonna be able to fight.
You don't have to fight, it's just that if you wish to continue onwards after this, you will have to take a long rest.
As a warlock, I really need that short rest.
We should rest. It'll help people survive.
Looking around, the barista doesn't seem to really be paying attention to you guys anymore. You bought your food, he's got what he's wanted out of it. You notice that people are coming back out on the streets that don't seem as stressed. Let's say Fruit Bat, Xandar, and Zoldan. Can you guys roll, and Armadillo too. Can you guys roll a history roll for me?
I'm so smart, you guys. Hey, actually, I got a 15.
I rolled an 8.
9.
Fruit bat is fresh.
How does
Drop us
Xander
the
roll
DC
the
at 10.
best?
I'm sorry, bud. As you guys are sitting there, kind of the thought dawns upon you. You guys, to these beings, are effectively terrorists.
No.
You've come in actively trying to change their way of life, actively trying to change the government and stuff like that. At the moment, these guys are safe. They're being looked after. They have food, they have shelter.
I'm an agent of a foreign power. It's different.
Oh, I see.
Hey,
The
I'm
reason why
just
they're-
an innocent bystander.
Elena's just sitting there with her eyes up.
Her
at the
name is
screen, like, I wonder
Millicent
what's happening to everyone
Bystander.
else just realized they're terrorists. Her name was Millicent. Anyway. So the reason why they're probably treating you guys a little bit differently is that you guys are literally wearing the uniforms of a group of insurgents who wish to change the government.
You my
This is probably
cunty
not a great
ass
place.
dress.
I mean, not like specifically, Armadillo and Fruit Bat are wearing that garb.
Oh,
While
the
Zoldan
kids,
is
right.
wearing the garb of the elves, and obviously the elves are also dissidents, effectively. And what's Zoldan wearing?
I think he's just wearing his normal robe at the moment.
Hmm. So Zoldan looks pretty normal.
After 30 years?
A couple of us like kind of look like hostages to these people.
It
Fruit
seems
bat,
to them.
Fruit bat is holding two people's hands very firmly.
would Fruit Bat and Armadillo have like a reputation among? Would there be a reputation?
Armadillo probably would. I'd actually let you choose your reputation because you probably know your character a lot better than I do.
Oh, he's more of a. He doesn't normally go too often at crossroads.
And I assume Fruit Bat's the same. So they've probably heard of you. They probably know that the fact that you guys are kind of wearing similar garbs to the Watchers mean that, you know, you're not someone to be trifled with. But once again, you are still effectively terrorists.
Fruit Bat is well aware of his status and revels in it.
Armadillo, how old are you?
DM, I don't actually know these.
Physically, you're probably sitting around 18 or so, maybe 19. Mentally, you might be closer to, let's say, 30 or so. You're one of the few people who hasn't been physically restricted to a small size, just from the fact that you're kind of aging out and you're able to protect yourself. So soon you'd be leaving the Watcher's care. So you're a little bit different to normal kids, where the normal kids who can't really look after themselves are stuck in that childlike form until they're ready to escape. So you'd probably be like mid-20s to early 30s.
So do you have, you might not want to talk to your dad about it, but I'm your aunt. So you got any, life things, you're getting older. Anybody caught your eye or something, any
Alona giving the talk.
any people that you think are, kind of cute, or you like how they
I didn't know that.
I want to know.
I'm 2 hours old. I don't want to hear this.
That's okay. You can cover your ears. Armadillo, I would like, do you have anybody special in your life? It's a simple question.
Not really. I kind of get most of my time taken up by fighting back things that attack the crossroads.
I mean, that's the best chance to meet people, right? I mean, I met through, the party. Yep.
Is this Uncle Jarvis?
Shush! Do not say that! Name here. Maybe. Beside the point, Armadillo. I don't know, maybe there's people that you fought with that you're like, wow, I really like how they hold that sword.
I normally fight alongside my siblings, so that's...
Yeah, but there's more than just, siblings around, of course. The other people we've met. There's lots. I mean, there's like a whole hell army here, right? There's succubus. Don't do the succubus. Actually, never do that. That's off the table.
I know how that would go down. Unlike some of my siblings, like Boar, I'm a bit more well-read.
So, have you talked to any of the Hellspawn that are here?
Besides giving them a warning if I won't tolerate them putting...
Have they been acting like they want to torture, maim, ruin lives, anything like that? I don't know, who's the one that's in charge? What's her name again? Yes, that one. And do you know anything about her at all?
I know that she's some higher up to an archdevil.
That is a good deduction. Have you spoken to her before?
A couple times, just on general warning, having to get her to get her subjects in line a couple times.
Did you get an impression of what she's like or anything?
I know this is a pre-existing
she's-
character.
She's really hot, but it's kind of like she.
I want you to explain how hot
Yeah.
she is.
She's like, damn, that's crazy. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
That's that.
Oh yeah, that part. She definitely has the plan in the highest regard. Like, she wants out of here, and you know that. And she is so desperate to get out that she is willing to basically listen to other people and be other people's subservience. She typically is very quick in regards to her people are doing the wrong thing. Either, you know, one of the children would go out to meet her to tell her to get her constituents in line, or Allah herself would tell her to get her constituents in line. The whole culture is getting a little bit antsy. They're stuck in Willow Dusk, which is a bit of like a marshland, swampland kind of deal. And they're stuck there. So a lot of their damage isn't necessarily affecting a lot of people, but it is definitely causing harm, especially to those who would be considered probably the most downtrodden in these lands.
Just for lore
She-
consistency's sake, did you mean Willow Shade?
Willow Shade, yes, sorry, that's my fault. I will always mix it up.
That's
My
okay.
OTG brain working, sorry. Willow Shade, sorry. And you can kind of tell that she's going along with this plan with an ulterior motive in mind. She doesn't necessarily want to foil the plan, but she's also using the plan to achieve something else.
Well, she seems desperate to leave more than anything. But
Yes.
Not quite sure why she is leaving here in the first place.
What do you think of her? Like, personality? Anything?
She has big
Vibe?
boobs. That's her personality, but
This is anime, and she's got huge boobs.
huge boobs.
You don't understand.
She doesn't really interact with you too
It-
much.
It's
And when she
very-
does, it's
It's
polite.
very formal and just the whole like, hey, get your people in line.
Yeah, exactly.
But she hasn't been overly terrible.
As terrible as we initially thought.
Right. And how long has she been here?
But too long. It's getting a bit annoying. Have to try to keep an eye on everything.
Hellspawn, am I right? Very annoying.
Aren't you?
Me?
Uh,
Do I look like a Hellspawn to you?
I mean, you got the horns, the tail.
Ever heard of a tiefling?
Don't get many of them here.
Clearly, because you know, that's what I am.
Anyway, great chat. Love to see my nephew thriving in such a dangerous world. Do you want do you want any desserts? I can get you some desserts if you'd like.
Yes, please.
What would you want?
Would it just be the pastries that you bought? Or?
Yeah, it would just be other various forms of pastries. Maybe there's a cream-based one made out of, I don't know, minced quickling wings that you're really into.
She'll get a little plate, and she's mostly just trying to get a moment where her face is away from everyone.
That's chill. So you guys kind of want to have a bit of a long rest. Xander, you've been in the city before, and you know there's quite a few places that are kind of either okay with what your guys are planning or they fully agree with it. You're able to find lodgings for the night if you so wish.
I think that's a smart
And
decision.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to swing some folk hero stuff with them, like the folk hero background.
Sure.
Do these people watch the games as well, or is this not?
Some of them definitely would, but these are kind of like high class Fae. Like they're not Arc Fae or anything like that, but these are the ones that are. Yeah, they're the ones who kind of want to continue the reign a little bit because they're in power almost. So they probably do watch it, but it's not necessarily talked about.
Yes. Okay. I guess Alona will start looking around for somewhere for them to stay for the night, probably with Xander and Celadrin.
Yeah, like once again, Xander would be able to find a place within a couple of minutes, honestly. He has connections here. He's been here a few times in the past.
Do they have a bathroom? Xander, please tell me they have a bathroom.
They have a place you can wash up.
Dig a hole.
Maybe a mirror?
Can't promise a mirror.
Ugh. You know, I have no idea what I look like. I could look.
Yeah.
I could look like a burnt rat, and I wouldn't even know.
I just hold up the blade of the axe to her so that her reflection is like in the axe.
Does she look okay?
You look a little cooked, not gonna lie.
Shoot.
Xander, you would also know that there are no mirrors here simply for the fact that they have not developed the technology to not use iron in their mirrors, or silver. And silver and iron are not really appreciated.
Not really simpatico with Fae.
No, unfortunately not.
Well,
Auntie Lona, I drew a picture of you so you can see yourself.
oh, you did?
It's an extremely photorealistic photo of you, and you can see every wrinkle.
She doesn't have wrinkles. Are you crazy? She's like a newborn baby after coming out of that crystal.
Every pimple, every
every piece of dirt and blood. Also-
eruption.
Oh no, no. Do you see that? Do you see that on my horn? No, I have.
I'll clean
There's
it
a
for you,
spike.
Auntie. And as
No,
he-
do not
he-
touch. She's like, if you touch my
the
horn, I will
He
cry.
touches the length of your horn and just smears shit all the way up with his gross, grubby little hands.
Alona just screams like a high pitched.
Oh boy.
Good luck getting out of that one.
roll a
Rolling
percentile
into
once again.
Me?
Yep.
Oh god. She's made it very clear she cares about. She literally wore socks over her horns for like 3 episodes one time. 40.
Xander, you notice that people start once again looking a little bit sus, and someone starts to walk towards the guards' barracks.
Okay, tone it down. Let's get out off the street.
Continuing onwards to the place where you'll be staying, it looks a little bit dingy from the outside. It seems as if it's in a lower class area, more towards the wall than it is to the tree in the center. Upon entry, some nicer humanoid looking individuals, probably a shapeshifter and a dryad, look at you as you enter and they wave you through, no questions asked. You go to a room that's 2 stories below the earth, reinforced with what seems to be a type of metal along the outside of the wall. Upon closer inspection, it is iron that is covered in dirt to make it so it does not reflect. The room has a few cots in it and a bit of a side area for you to bathe, and they bring down food for you later on. Mostly vegetarian dishes, cheeses, vegetables, fruits, and stuff like that. Upon probably biting into one of these, you may notice that it's a bit fleshier than normal, but apart from that, it's nice.
Alona runs straight for that bath. She hasn't bathed since she came back.
As she's taking her bath, is there any more RP that we want to do while we're here?
Fruitbat might just approach Armadillo and ask, "Bro, can you just update me? What's happening? Does it even matter? Do I just go home once I also rock up?"
I'm not sure how what you are works myself, but we killed Alp, and now Rabbit has killed our father and has run off with his body. So we're kind of looking for Rabbit.
Interesting. So, well, if Alp's dead, what's Rabbit doing? That doesn't make any sense.
Panicking, probably.
Did he even try and catch you guys out or anything, or?
He pulled father into another dimension to find him.
Ah, I see.
Came
Kind of
back
freaked
and
out.
started pretending to be father, and then they just did a horrible job of pretending to be father.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even want to pretend to be him if I'm being honest with you. It doesn't sound fun.
If Rabbit wouldn't decide what we do after that.
Cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna go.
Oh, don't worry, I just remembered something that was said earlier in the session. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go find some eggs to put in Alona's bed.
Why?
Because again.
This is why. This is why people avoid you like that.
I know. I wish I could do better. Have you met Other Me yet?
Recently I did see him. Yes. Why?
How old am I this time? Normally I die really quickly.
I don't know if you want that answer right now.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye. Wait, do you know where eggs are? And then he's just gonna scurry off.
He's a weird kid.
You know that he's normally kind of placated by Squid, but because Squid's not here, he doesn't really have anyone to hard target with his weirdness.
Zoldan's just gonna pipe up. Is he normally this weird?
Yeah. Normally, another one of us kind of keeps him busy. So I'm like,
Is that Squid by chance?
yeah.
But he's not here. Right.
He went to fight Leviathan Wall, remember?
Yeah. I remember that. Well, other than just resting for the moment, do we want to do anything?
You guys kind of in a bit of a limbo at the moment. You're not too sure what's going on. What I will say is that after you've all kind of had your baths and gone to bed, you're all kind of kept up just thinking about tomorrow and what's it going to bring. The room is a bit cold, colder still than anything that you guys have really felt for in a while. Normally the earth heats up the area around you, so it's normally warm no matter what. However, with the iron kind of soaking up the coldness of the ground and the ground not being touched by Lobad. It seems to be quite cold. I'll see. Reese, did you maybe want to prompt that other thing that I was talking about? Just before I do the next day kind of thing? Reese died. Oh well.
Oh no, my mic was muted.
Uh-oh.
You were good. Zoldan, what do we think about the elves? Are they going to be any help?
You needed.
Now he has died.
Well, I'll do the other one. Alona,
Huh.
what do we know about Azalor? Are they going to be help, friend, foe? What do we think?
I don't know her. How would I know?
Barrett has very explicitly talked about how he may get in trouble for convening with Azalor in the past to Elena.
What he said.
Wait, so like,
What gods?
So father is worried that Elona won't be pleased. He's been collaborating with Azalor to help them get out. Would that be
You-
correct?
Yeah.
she is Hellspawn. She is a devil. It's up to you if you want to trust a devil.
Look, Auntie, I gotta be frank with you. You're a devil like I'm a fairy, right? Like, there's limits to things. There's spectrums, and it's all wibbly wobbly, truly.
Yeah, technically speaking, aren't you part devil?
Yes, I guess so.
And you're a good person.
She is not a good person.
No, but you're a good person.
Does
And
she have to be a
maybe
good person
this
to be
is-
useful?
I guess not.
It-
She is
you
very
consider-
smart.
As soon as she's done being useful, you could just kill her.
He's got a point.
I mean, it would. Look, okay, maybe I do know her, right? I have never met anybody as smart as Azalor. Okay, she is. It is incredible what her mind is able to do. And her entire army respect her more than. They probably respect her more than they respect Selva.
Right.
So I'm sure if she's so desperate to leave that yes, we could probably get her help. But she wouldn't do it for free, probably.
No one does anything for free.
I do,
You know,
all the time.
What sort of stuff did she ask for?
Your soul, probably.
could we not
Your
just
firstborn child. Something screwed up.
I could always just broker a deal with her.
What, sorry?
I could make a deal with her.
I have a feeling if she wants to make deals with anybody, it's going to be me. We kind of have some history.
Yeah. Brutebat and Armadillo, and Xander for that matter, you guys know that you're kind of related to her. Not Xander, but the other two. You know that Varret's brother Thimble, although not blood related, ended up creating a child with Azalor. So you know that they've a bit of a family connection there a little bit. And furthermore, you know that Varreth has already struck a deal with Azalor. You don't know what for necessarily, but
I'm going to show you something. Auntie, how do I put this? Can I have your... What's your last name?
What?
Could I have your last name?
No.
But you see, deals aren't always in paper.
What?
Deals aren't always in paper.
Yes, I am aware. I have made deals before. I have a pact.
a pact, singular.
Who was that? Who said that?
God, is that you?
It comes booming through the walls.
Alona, can I get your help with something?
Sure.
Okay, great. Fruit Bat would like to, now that she's agreed to give him her help, Fruit Bat's gonna say, can you go sit on your bed for me? Using the fact that she just made a deal with a Fae, in a kind way.
I'd let that slide. That's how Allah will be moving.
So I have to sit on the bed?
You have to sit on the bed. You'd be naughty, so you sit on bed now.
As you go to sit on the bed, you feel a bunch of eggs crack underneath you. And your clothes get soaked with raw egg. Fruit Bat is pissing himself at the seats, basically.
Fruit Bat, I need to remind you that I spent, I don't even know how long, being tortured and made by a Duchess of Hell. If all I have from you is I get to sit on a couple of eggs, this would be a holiday for me.
It was a point. I was making a point. Like,
Your points are very confusing and strange.
To be fair, so is Fruit Bat.
Good point. All I'm saying is
there's no. All we have to do is suggest that she help us, and what she will get out of the deal is she will get to leave. We just say, "Hey, we need some help. Can you come do this for us?" And you will get to leave, and that will be the deal.
Once again, a deal's already been struck.
Yeah, but I don't know what that deal is.
Right, I know what that is. Or just that a deal.
Roll a history check. DC, let's say 8.
Can I roll a history check?
No.
Nah, Fruit Bat doesn't care.
You're not gonna believe this, but a natural 1.
My children are useless. My children are useless. I spent so long training. What was the point?
19 and then rolled. rolled 1.
Fruit Bat's gonna
Anyway,
go out.
Xander's listened to that. Xander's now going to pose his next question to the next person because he just wants to figure out how many allies we've got. We don't have to get into theoretical arguments.
Anyway, back to it. Yes,
Amador is too busy doing kaiju battles.
Zoldan. Would we count the elves as allies? Would they be of help?
Would they, DM? I
Yes, they would. You know that they would mobilize to help the elves and to remove the Pedwar. Traditionally, they wouldn't want to remove the Pedwell, but at the moment, if everyone else is teaming up against them, they definitely would join in with that because they would then become the reigning monarchs after the Watchers.
Fair enough. To answer your question, I do believe there would be, but it'd be for their own nefarious purposes. They are. Am I allowed to go say that they're corrupt?
Yeah, fuck yeah, you can.
Yeah. They're very, very corrupt.
Well, at least we know we can count on them to help.
Yeah, at the very least.
Well, do we want to send some sort of message to them so they can look after one of the Pedwar while we look after another? Cut down the amount of work that we have to do.
I can try to do that. Let's see what happens.
I mean,
How would I
Everyone
do
roll a
that?
everyone roll a perception check.
Pretty cool.
Ah.
side-based.
The
Wait,
floor is
natural
made of
20.
floor.
The floor is.
I got a natural 20.
I got a 10.
Henry, is it sight-based?
Sight, hearing.
I just get advantage otherwise. Oh, thank God. I got a 26, but Tenacity got a natural 20.
Each of you in your beds
Alona.
notice that a weird kind of dripping noise starts coming out of the basin in the bathroom. For those of you who rolled a 20 or higher, you would know that it's someone getting out of the tub. As far as you're aware, everyone's in your beds. Anyone who rolled a nat 20, you would know that it's 3 people getting out of the tub. 1 large, 2 small.
Alona will kind of go over to it.
Anyone else roll a 20 or higher and would also like to?
Troopout's like, my delivery's here.
Not even close.
I rolled a 5.
What did you roll, Zoldan?
I rolled a 10.
Alona once again is going towards the problem by herself. At this point, I should have. Okay, Freebird's following. I should have Rialth's tentacle come up out of the bathtub and grab you guys. As you get there, you notice that Squid is sitting there sopping wet, and so is Adult Fruit Bat, and so is Clarabelle. They seem to be brushing themselves off.
Fruitbat looks up at himself and violently vomits, and Alona just sees vomit trickle out of his mask.
Do you need to see like a doctor? I mean, I know I'm kind of a doctor, but I don't know what's wrong with you.
Could you imagine seeing yourself old?
Yeah,
Like
it
really
would not
old?
be that.
He's ugly.
That's not nice.
I'm going. Bye. Fruitbat will just literally walk out of the building.
Hello, regular fruit bat. Thank you for coming back.
That wasn't very kind of myself. But we're back. We did it. Did you guys succeed on your end?
Yes, we killed Owl.
Where's Dad?
So, you know Rabbit, yes?
Yes. Also, Father. Yep.
Yeah, Rabbit kind of took your dad and then came back, pretended to be your dad. We saw right through that like immediately. But he killed your dad, and we're going to go get him and your friend Nasty. But we
yeah,
need you guys.
Sweet. We were coming here to help you guys also grab tonight.
Cool, so we're on the same page.
Sweet. It sounds good. Is out of character. Is Squid going to be continuing on with us, or is Zolden going to be staying in his place?
Squid will probably be going back with a message to the relevant people.
Squid, do you want to go grab... I guess you got your old job back. I'm really sorry, man. Do you want to go grab Fruit Bat and make sure that you go and let people know what's happening?
Yeah, I can do that.
It's okay if you don't want to, I totally understand. I mean, not the message part, but the grabbing my... Yeah, I don't know how to shrink him back down, so that's going to be a problem for later, I guess.
I will need to rest before that happens, but I can do that, yes.
Cool. Well, I need a drink.
Would you like to have a drink together?
Oh, sounds good. Will the rest of the uncles see you?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So with everyone kind of there at the moment, you notice that you need some more cots. Someone goes upstairs to grab a few more. It seems a bit chill. Armadillo, if you wanted to go back with the group as well, that's possible with Squid. So hopefully everyone's got their actual characters designated now. If anyone's missing, let me know. As you guys are kind of discussing this kind of talk throughout yourselves, you do notice yourselves getting a little bit weary, and it's probably time for bed. You end up getting to sleep at maybe 2 a.m. in the morning. It's not exactly great, but at the same time, you guys had a lot to discuss. You had plans moving forward and that like, and it's just very uneasy. For those of you born in Fairwind, being around this much iron is also making your skin feel a little bit irritated, even though you may
Are
not
alone,
necessarily
just like home.
be Fae. You are still affected by its constant presence and the fact that it is so stable. As you fall asleep, you notice that each and every one of you seem to be in Vareth's mental materialization. Sitting there in the middle, affixed to a tree, are Tenacity and Vareth. You hear them talking to each other, and you don't really hear what they're talking about, but you do see them together talking. And then you wake up. We might end the session there, if that's okay with Reese.
That's cool with me. We've got things we can do next time.
Hopefully we have everyone.
Fingers crossed. But, well, they'll have to wait till next time. Now that won't be next week. Unfortunately, I am not available. But, we'll see you guys next time, whenever that shall be. And until then, may all your rolls be 20s.